This week's update then, hopefully you'll have seen these photos already through our Facebook page, but the 3.9 engine is now complete. So that very dirty engine that came into us, it's been all the ancillaries and covers have been cleaned, painted and prepped. We do like painting the rocker covers black and sanding the ribbing down to reveal the alley again. They always look really, really nice. We stone chipped the sump. All the pulleys are painted up. New water pump. The Weber carburettor's under there. The Defender 90 is all done as well. I think I've put about 80-90 miles on that to confirm we're happy with everything. Driving really, really nicely. Try and get a video out in that in a second. The gas conversion is done on the P38 Range Rover as well. So need to get on the road and just do road tuning on that, make sure the fuel trims are all good on when running on LPG, because if you don't set up the LPG fuel map properly, the petrol fuel trims obviously go out of scale, can sometimes max out as well, which obviously then generates a fault code. So that's on the Thor engine when we use multi-point sequential injection systems. So that's another one ticked off. Right, so here we are out in the Defender 90. Driving really nicely. We're on LPG. Obviously we can switch between both fuels, but no harm in running a brand new engine on LPG. Just do my window up a little bit. Drives really, really smoothly. Obviously we've not actually done a capacity upgrade on this. We changed from a 3.9 to a 3.9 because the old 3.9 the customer had reworked some years ago by another firm. It was actually a 3.5 brought out to a 3.9, and one of the liners had started slipping, which we've shown you on previous videos. So stage 1 cylinder heads, one of our pipe cams, and yeah, it does everything a 3.9 should do in a Land Rover 90. Lots of bottom end torque, drives smooth, we've got throttle response wherever we need it. We can leave it in fifth pretty much most of the time. Really, really nice Land Rover this. And it's now very quiet as well with a non-ticky engine. So you're going to say anything then?
Why would I do that?
We need to reintroduce you.
You're still not allowed to see my face.
For those of you that watch our videos and follow us on Facebook, Handsome Steve has had a little bit of time out from RPI and you know, back with us.
Good to be here too.
Excellent. So I've been doing the video editing recently, hence the
We know.
yeah hence the lack of actual editing, more just chopping and pasting together. But hopefully Steve's going to get back involved with our videos again. We're also taking on a bit of a role in the workshop now, so when he's answering the phone in the office, he'll have a bit more hands-on experience to be able to help advise you guys as well.
So when do I get a Defender?
You can buy one anytime you like.
You're nice.
We try our best. Right, the SD1 section of this video, it's been a couple of weeks that we've actually done an update on this. In fact, we've sort of been busy on other projects. So yeah, the headlining is in. Steve's done a really good job of fitting this up. We obviously relined the fiberglass section that we'd bought previously with now this lining, which is a much better colour match. And yeah, trimmed it all around the sunroof area there. Fits really, really nicely. And obviously, if you look at the actual sun visors, it's a good match. So that's in there. All of the pillar trims are now on with our lights on. The D pillar trims just at the back there. It's a bit dark to actually see them, but they've been covered in the same material. So now that's done, we can just kind of go over the final details. I think we've got a couple of gauges that we're just struggling on at the moment. I think we've got a bad wire to the fuel gauge, but that should be easily sortable. Obviously much better when it's in focus. There we go. So yeah, back onto the SD1 project. As you can see, there's not a great deal to do. It's just kind of crossing the T's and dotting the I's, and then getting it on the road and putting a few local miles on it to make sure we're happy with everything. before it goes back to the customer. So the end of this week's video update. Just had a phone call from Australia from our customer who owns this 50th anniversary that you've seen on our Facebook page a fair bit. Just a bit of a special request actually. He'd like to hear what this exhaust sounds like on the new RPI engine. It's not one of our exhausts, but we're more than happy to oblige, obviously. This is one of the reasons we do our Facebook videos and posts, so that our customers can see what's going on and hear their cars. So there you go, customer in Australia. Obviously I won't mention any names. Yeah, hope you enjoyed that, and hopefully the next video will actually be of, the next video of your car will be it going down the road once it's MOT'd. Have a good weekend, everyone.